Last time we looked at 4 of the 6 new Milvus lenses. This time we're looking at 2. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? The 50mm and 100mm macro. So because the Zeiss 50 and 100mm macro lenses are for macrofied mini things, we've come to a miniature world. Well, it's the real world, but we've come to a miniature world which is behind us. So within this hall here we have some miniature worlds for me to take some macro shots of. Let's go. Who needs to travel to Japan, eh? You can visit it at Miniature World. And you can even pretend you're Godzilla too. It's kind of like a cross between Japan, China and the country that doesn't exist. The Milvus lenses. Forget the funny name. These are quite amazingly well put together lenses. Don't want to keep banging on about build quality, but it is sublime with these Milvus lenses. Rubber ring, great for focusing. And when you focus it closer to its closest focusing distance, you start to see these numbers appear from within the crack. Reproduction ratio. With the 50mm macro you get 1 to 2 magnification. Well, actually you get that with a 100mm too. Focusing from infinity to the closest focusing distance takes a whole time. Ooh. The focus throw is long, one full twist of the focus ring. You won't be able to go from near to far or vice versa in one go, unless you're Mr. Bloody Wobbly Tickle. But the precision it allows is perfect for macro work. Oh, somebody's going to know that I've got the hood on the wrong way. Oh, well spotted. Well done you. The thing is, when you're working on close distances anyway, it gets quite precise and you don't actually move it that much. Just a slight movement and that's out of focus. So you need that long throw. Unsurprisingly for a macro lens, it's sharp. These are really sharp. You'd expect that from a 50mm that costs $1,200 and a 100mm that costs $1,800, mind you. You'd expect nothing but the best. Everyone's got expectations after all. I had expectations when I paid to enter this place. Damn it, these barriers though. It's a macro lens. I can't get close to it. It's not like I'm going to damage it or anything. I'm not that clumsy. And when it comes to manual focusing lenses, it kind of makes sense with a macro lens because you're spending more time on the shot, so you have time to get it right. You can even use live view and just zoom in to make sure you get the focus correct. So if you are to get the Zeiss lens, a Milvus one at that, macro ones are the ones that make sense. I always wanted one of these as a kid. I always wanted to go right round my room. This would be ace, but now I've got PlayStation, so it doesn't matter now. The thing with these macro lenses is that the detail is sublime. It's not just really good, it's bloody awesome. Here's one for you guys. Top down shot. Bang. So there's a guy throwing up into a alloy wheel there. But also another good thing about these Zeiss lenses is that, as I said before, they're declickable, especially with the Nikon ones. So they're good for video. And with such smooth manual focusing, you'd want to use these for video. It's supposed to be Japan, so let's have lots of bulk here. The bulk here is super duper. I didn't see any colour fringing, although there was a slight hint of spherochromatism, slight coloration of the out of focus bits slightly in front and behind the point of focus. And when you're shooting macro these lenses, it's really easy to get used to manual focusing if you're not used to it. So start complaining that it doesn't have autofocus. So that's Miniature World. Some might say it's a miniature value for money, but it's alright. Bloody producer's paying. He doesn't usually ask what I spend my money on as well. So, no questions asked. As I couldn't get really close at Miniature World, I decided to make a miniature world to test out close focusing abilities. This is no trifling matter. Oh. Mini people. These are stellar performing lenses, but the optical designs aren't worlds apart from the classic versions already available. Inside you'll get the same amount of elements, same closest focusing distance, same reproduction ratio, same floating element. All that you get that's new is essentially weather sealing and a declickability. The only real problem with these lenses is you're buying them because they're new products rather than products offering something that's totally new.